If I don't got Tim's on and I see like a little mouse, I'll be like, chill, nigga. Got Tim's on, I'm like, what, nigga, what? I hope I see a rat. Oh, you got the hand warmers on, all right. I'm gonna let you slide with that, yo, but I feel good. Come on, I even needed extra love because I came from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know how far that is. That's like 800 stops on the 6 train it took me to get here and like 9 stops on the L train, you feel me? So, and you know how many droplets I had to weave on the way here, man, on the, what? Public trance? Nah, y'all not giving me enough love. I almost died. I risked my life to be here with y'all. Yo, what's wrong with you? I'm just saying, because a lot of times people don't even be leaving my hood like that, you feel me? For real, I'm like the Christopher Columbus in my block. If you want to keep it funky, like, people don't leave. Like, every time I leave, niggas be like, yeah. You think you coming back? I'll be like, yeah, the trains is 24 hours. I'll be back tonight, you feel me? Like they feel like I'm gonna fall asleep on the 6 train, get to the last stop, Brooklyn Bridge, and it's just gonna fall off the face of the earth. That was it, yo. Petey died, son, on the way to his dreams, yo. I'm never leaving! He should have stayed here! Fuck this! That's where I'm from, you feel me? I don't really know where I was born, though. That's a different story. I'm from the Bronx. But, so legend has it, my mother found me one day while she was out gathering berries, you feel me? Because she was a gatherer and all that. So she was out gathering berries and then she see me floating in the Bronx River. And, you know what I'm saying? And then she fished me out, you know what I'm saying? I was floating like Moses, except I wasn't in the basket, I was in a cooler like this. You know what I'm saying? Young Petey, I was in the igloo trying to get to Brooklyn, but the currents was weird that day. I ended up in the boogie damn Bronx. The home of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like hip hop? I like hip hop, but I don't like when people say that hip hop make people do crime. I think that's dumb, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a former criminal, I gotta say. Hip-hop never made me do crime, like not even one time. Like it never made me do crime. It was like more of a good soundtrack while I was doing the crime, but it never made me do the crime. It was just very supportive, you know what I'm saying? Like while I was doing my thing. It's like, nigga, is you dead broke? I'm like, you right, Biggie? Do your mother give you any money? You right, Biggie? Stop yelling at me, I'm trying to concentrate. That's where I'm from, yo. Yo, anybody here ever need therapy, but they can't afford it, so they just ask themselves questions a therapist should ask them? I be doing that shit. I be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, yo? It's like, I don't know, maybe it's because our father left. You right? It's between us, though. Chill out, nigga. You talking too loud to yourself. Yo, growing up, I used to think I was a crack baby. But, so I thought that because my father, he used to smoke crack. But then when I got older and I was like hanging out with other crack baby friends of mine, they explained to me, they was like, yo, doggy, in order for you to be a crack baby, your mother gotta smoke crack. And I said, oh, it's like Judaism. Because your mother gotta do it in order for you to reap the rewards and benefits. It was like, yo, stop telling people that shit. You ain't earned the right. Yo, chill out, nigga. Actually, I exhausted like every hustle that I tried, and then being like, what else is there? And then it was kind of like, I always wanted to be a comedian, so it was more like, try it. You tried everything else, and then once I tried it, it was like, oh shit, this is crazy. Seeing like a tough person not be so tough when they look at something. It's like, I want to be able to do that. I could be talking about anything, but I'm generally trying to make people feel good, and that's like always my intention. So hopefully people get that. I think it's more for my spirit. And like if the city gave me a little, I'm gonna do the most with the little bit that I got. The same way that I need to go out and talk to people, there's people that need to be talked to. Cause this is like the best Sunday I've had the whole pandemic. You know what I'm saying? What else I'm gonna be doing? Animal Crossing? It's my season right here too. This is that season when they get a little chilly. You know what I'm saying? You start taking your little baths and shit. I fucks with baths. Sometimes you didn't even know you needed a bath, yo. Anybody ever take a bath in a rent-stabilized apartment? You know what I'm saying? It ain't the right fit, but it'll do. You know what I'm saying? You try to take a bath and your body don't fit all the way in the bathtub because it's like that little stopper, so you gotta like adjust and one of your legs is hanging out. Because life ain't always right like that sometimes, but you just still need to be soothed. Your boy do that sometimes. I don't do bubbles though, you know what I'm saying? I said I'm from the Bronx. The fuck out of here, we don't do bubbles in the Bronx. There's no bubbles in my itinerary. Don't do bubbles, yo. You know I fucks with though? I fucks with the Epsom salt, yo. Y'all fucks with the Epsons? Woo! You know they got different flavors too? I didn't even know there was different flavors in the Epsons. Like they got eucalyptus. I was like, nigga, ain't that the shit they put in Newports and air conditioners? That's crazy. They putting that in salt now. They putting that in the bath salts. Fucker. Fire. That's what I do though. And sometimes like when the pain is really excruciating, just to take it up a notch, like on top of the Epsom salt, sometimes I get like a ramen beef flavor packet and I sprinkle a little of that in there just for the extra sodium, you know what I'm saying? You gotta hit it with the struggle seasonings, nigga. So sometimes I rub it on before I dip it, you know what I'm saying? For the sciatica. Anybody? The sciaticas? It's from years of wearing Timbs, you know what I'm saying? All these years, it give you back problems. I feel like the hood should take Timberland to court, yo, like a civil suit or something. You know what I'm saying? Like the hood versus Timberland for bad backs. That's it. That's what we taking them to court for bad, all the years of bad backs. But we'll settle out for more Timbs, nigga. These shits they make me feel indestructible, yo. You fucking kidding me, son? If I don't got Timbs on and I see like a little mouse, I'll be like, chill, nigga. Got Timbs on, I'm like, what, nigga, what? I hope I see a rat. You know what else I like this season on top of like baths and stuff? I like this season because like, finally, this is like the only season that you see black corn. You know what I'm saying? You ever think about that? The dark-skinned corn? You don't never see the dark-skinned corn no other time of the year except for November, you feel me? Because all year long, what you see, the light-skinned corn, that's all you see. You can't find black corn nowhere. And I've been to the farmer's market, they ain't there. Black corn, man, that shit. And you ever notice how black corn, I feel like it just like black corn don't crack corn. That was Jimmy that cracked corn, not black corn that cracked the corn, because black corn don't crack because it only come out 1 month of the year, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I'm happy about this set? Because of editing. Ooh, y'all know about editing? We gonna chop and screw this shit? Oh! Yo, you guys been so much fun. Thank you so much for hanging out here at the Type 5. Bye!